Dad, you gonna do live outside?
Yeah. You can come out here.
Okay.
Put on your shoes though.
What? Are you sure?
Hello, hello, hello. Look at me. I've been fresh. I've been walking with my Savior. Yes, I'm trying to do my best. Yo, Alina, Rand, what's up? What's good? What's good? What up? Kim, what's popping? People, my people. Let me know how the feed looking. Let me know what the sound is like. I'm just curious. Trying to figure out how I can make this experience best for you guys. Hi, Isabel. What's up, y'all? I had to put Anaya to sleep early. You know what I'm saying? Because she woke up early and she was hella annoying. Like it was crazy how much this little baby was getting on my nerves. So yeah. How you doing today? Fiend is clean, sound good. All right, all right. That's what I'm talking about. I'm doing pretty good today. Actually, today's a rough day. Let me put some lotion on before y'all start tripping. Say hi to our live guys.
Hi. Hi. My name is Brian. My name is Theo. Yeah. We are here to check out these fun the red one. The red one. Do you like it? It is yours. And do you like the blue one? So cool, isn't it? Brian, you can see.
Okay, kick rocks. Kick rocks.
Huh? What?
Kick rocks. Go play.
Kick rocks.
Yeah, that means get out of here. Okay, so we're out front of the house. This is kind of a dope setup right here. I like the light. It's not bad. I'm kind of feeling it. All right, so I want to talk to you guys today about what it means to exploit your children. Yesterday, actually, I posted in the community part of YouTube, and I asked you guys what you wanted to talk about today. And it was a lot of different things you guys said, but some of the top two things were, what does it mean to be Christian and be on social media? And another one was, what about, protecting your family from, views and like the public eye and all that stuff. And so I kind of wanted to go back and forth between these two tangents. And so, yeah. Yeah.
Is the flowers dying?
I don't know the flowers dying. Go get a wipe so I can wipe your face off. We're gonna eat after this, okay? We're gonna eat after this, but let me just finish doing what I'm doing. Yeah. You don't have to close that. You can leave it open.
Dad.
Just leave it open, please. Thank you. That's it. Stop. Just stop. Yeah, so sometimes I get hit up and people are like, how are you doing this to where, your family is like, you're like, what made you decide to do this? Don't you think this is a little threatening, right? And it's something about, I think it's most cultures, but it's specifically Black culture where we want to keep everything a secret, right? And I feel like that's okay. Like I remember one time, like growing up, like something was on TV, and then like one of my parents was like, "Oh, we're not gonna watch it today because they counting numbers today, so we're gonna watch it tomorrow." You know what I'm saying? Or like people want to like hide everything about themselves, and I don't get it. I think what happens is we tend to keep ourselves and our lives secret and don't let other people know what we're going through and what we're experiencing. And that's really giving other people permission to go through those things. And I feel like they're going to feel like they're walking through it alone. And it's a lot of fathers but also mothers. But a lot of fathers, I don't feel like give the keys over to their children. Now, this like a byproduct of being on YouTube is being able to make income and to like expose whatever it is you're trying to expose. So say if I was a painter and I want to be a, you know, an artist, and I want my painting sold, YouTube is a good way to start to build a fan base of people like, man, or any social media platform, really. I really want to own someone's art one day, this person's art one day. It's a great way to expose that. My reason for being on YouTube really has more to do with my children being able to look back on these things, and instead of having just pictures from their childhood, they'll have movies. And then when they're trying to figure out that hard part of parenting and like, am I doing the right thing? They can look back and see what their dad and their mom did. It's a very like, here, this is for you guys. Now, you guys, as viewers of the channel, you guys get to partake and see what is happening in our family and maybe use it for your family or, you know, reminisce or whatever. But there is a group of people, you know, who use their platforms and they use their children as like trying to exploit them. And this is what I'm saying. This is an example of that. Hey, shout out to Halise, who just showed up in the building. Chelsea was popping. Dana was popping. Ebony was popping. Rybo, come here, buddy. Do me a favor. Go get a wipe for your face. Theo P, come here. So like, go ahead. Hurry up, go. So this is like an example. Like if I was to sit here and you know, like use Theo and be like, yo, if you do this, I'll give you some candy. You know what I'm saying? Like he would do it. But and then it's like, oh, well, if you don't do it, you're not gonna get candy. You know what I'm saying? Like I threaten him and I use what he does in this video. You know your sister's asleep. Why would you slam the door? You know what I'm saying? Like as a way for me to get views, or am I over dramatized? And a lot of this stuff, like I try not to put a lot of this stuff on camera. Like a lot of the stuff that I put out, I go through like a lot of moments where I'm just saying like, man, I probably shouldn't put this out. But then I think about the benefit of the people, because I'm also concerned for their embarrassment. You know what I mean? In the future. I always meddle with this stuff. And it's so much stuff that I do not make videos about. So much stuff that I do not put out there, because it's like, yo, I can't expose you in that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need your privacy in this area. For instance, when Theo stole his friend's toy, right? I recorded that because it was like the 5th time he did it. You know what I mean? And I'm like, man, I think I felt like, you know, I was like, something's wrong with my kid. Like who just steals something? You know what I'm saying? And so I was thinking like, dang, okay, I need to be able to explain to other parents that sometimes this just happens. Now, some people who are super inexperienced are like, oh, you're raising a thief and, you know, black people this or whatever, you know what I'm saying, in the comment section. But for the most part, people are like, yo, my kid went through a stealing phase as well. And it's very natural. Kids go outside, they see a rock, they pick up their rock, they put it in the house. Next thing you know, they got 18 rocks under their pillow. You know what I mean? And that's just part of the you know, what happens. But when they go to their friend's house, they're like, yeah, I want this, so I'm gonna take it, you know. So yeah, that's what I have to say on that. Let me just go through these comments real quick and make sure we're good. Does he still have dreads? Yes, Theo still has dreads. They're just they're 2-strand twisted and 5-strand twisted, actually. I love the way they look. We gotta take them out soon so we can do a twist out. Let's see. Most people don't know how to be real, so they feel uncomfortable when people spread their truth. Yeah, and I think that's a lot of it. Is like people look at me or us and they'll be like, I mean, I think people care so much about what other people think. And I just think that's no way to live. Like, I don't win if you think I'm perfect. Like, if my kids are always acting perfect, it actually raises your expectations and hurts you in the long run. So if I sat here and I made every moment majestic and the kids never did anything wrong and I was always making the right decisions as a father, like, it would hurt you because that's how you would expect all kids to act. And then when you have kids, you're kind of like, well, something wrong with my kid, or I'm not doing a good job, or something like that. Same instance is when people talk about like, oh, you're ashy, or like the house is kind of messy. But I'm like, yo, if my house was always clean, you would feel like your house will always have to be clean on a Wednesday morning at 10:25. Like, that's not a realistic thing. You know what I mean? Like, why is your house clean all the time? Like, some people are like that, you know what I mean? But like, when you have kids, like, life is constantly happening. They're always throwing stuff away. You know what I'm saying? It's cereal on the floor. It's milk on the floor. And like, if everything is perfect, you best believe it's something under the bed or behind the dresser, like, or your watch is gone. Like, it's something happening all the time. And that's just what happens when life is happening around you. Things are moving so fast. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking through these comments real quick. If you guys have any questions on this, please make sure you chime in. Another thing I wanted to talk about was being like a believer Christian on social media, right? Now, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people talk about like social media as if it's like the devil. Like, man, you go on Facebook and da-da-da-da-da. But I'm like, fam, ain't nobody asked you to log in on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your time you're using to meddle in other people's business, I try to remind myself every day to mind my beautiful black business. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of it. Like, all of it. Like, mind my business. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of everybody else's melanin and lack thereof. Mind your business. Social media is a tool. The television is a tool. All these things around us, the computer is a tool. It's not a living and breathing thing that we submit to. But these are tools that we use to reach people or to connect with people. And that's how I view social media. And that's how I think all of us should be using it. I think it is a great opportunity for you to spread your message. That's basically it. And that's how I use it. There are times where I'm like kind of scrolling and I have my certain people that I like to subscribe to get like creative ideas. But for the most part, I use it as a pushing device, a production device. I use it to send stuff off. I'm not like collecting and storing up, you know what I mean, for whatever reason. I hope that makes sense to you. Are you guys staying in Cali or are you going to move? That's a really good question. I don't know, Sade. As far as I'm concerned, hey, what's up, Vanessa? Peter for Life just joined, guys. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, I'd love to stay in California. My wife has really been like yearning to move. The housing out here is like super expensive. We own our house. Well, we're paying it off. We own it. But I'd like to stay here. Our house is really small, and we're kind of like at our capacity. If something happens and Yvette, and she gets pregnant, or I impregnate her, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a hard situation to be in this small house with 4 kids. Like, we're gonna have to turn closets into, tiny bedrooms. And the closets are actually kind of big here. But yeah, I do wanna stay here. I love it here in Cali. I love the weather. I love the people. I've lived in Baltimore for, pretty much half my life. And growing up there was a lot different. I like it here better. So I like to stay here. I don't need to, I've traveled all around doing music and stuff like that. So I don't really want to go anywhere else. How is homeschooling the kids? Homeschooling is going well. Yvette had a really good homeschooling day yesterday. I have a project coming up where I'm going to be homeschooling. I homeschooled them last Wednesday. Um, you know, it's really just taking each time and moment to like kind of figure things out and like see, oh, you're attracted to this. Well, let's dive into this more. And why is this color? And why, you know, do you like to say this word? Do you know how to spell that word? You want to learn how to spell that word? Let's learn how to spell it. And so you're finding opportunities to teach. Thank you, Cam Jones. Sending love from Baltimore. Dallas awaits. Now, let me tell you about Dallas. I don't ever want to move to Texas. Shout out to Jedi. Shout out to Elise. Shout out to Evelyn from the internets. All my people in Texas. I ain't moving to Texas. The heat in Texas is like, it's sad. Like I could cry thinking about it, you know. It's not for me, you know. It's not for me. When are you and Frank gonna battle again? So things with Frank are going really well. I just put out a video on Frank's Instagram, and so it's just at Frank Puppet. I put out a video on Frank's Instagram of him rapping, and Frank is he's just tragic. Like the bars are crazy, and so yeah, check out Frank. I have so much good stuff like brewing, but there's so much little things that need to be done before I can start to brew. So I don't really. I'm hopeful, guys. I'm hopeful. Go through some of these comments. Hey, Believe, all the way from Arkansas. Thank you. The heat, yeah, the heat is oppressive in Texas. Very good. That's a very good word. It's oppressive. It's like, oh, there's racism and then there's Dallas heat. And it's like, you know what I mean? How do you practice creativity? Ooh. Well, it depends on what the actual creative process is. You know what I'm saying? What are you trying to actually make in your creativity? Are you trying to make, you know, a video? Are you trying to? I mean, and the question is kind of, it's kind of ridiculous because it's like the way you practice creativity is by being creative and producing things. I have a whole like philosophy. I'm speaking at PatreonCon this year, which is Patreon's like big conference. I think I am still, but yeah. Yeah, it's a whole philosophy on like how to release content and how to release the things that you create. Basically, there are relationships between each stage of release. I'm sorry? What? You got? Okay, well, I mean, either you guys don't share or you're not, so. I know, but you know, I don't know what you guys are doing. So either you guys can play together and you can play well together, or you can't, and you go in the house. Can you play well together? Yeah. Okay, so figure it out amongst yourselves. You don't have to tell me that. Okay. Yeah, so basically there's stages in each part of release. So say if you have an idea, you have a drawing that you want to let out, you know, you create that drawing in your mind first, you know what I'm saying? And then you have to trust your mind has to trust your ability, and then your ability has to trust, like, okay, I'm sorry, let me figure this out. So your mind has an idea, and you have to be able to trust your ability with the thought, okay? Once you go from that process, that's a stage, right? That's stage one. And then stage two is after you make the piece of art, you show it to a friend, and then that friend gives you feedback. That's another stage. So it's like 5 different stages of this. The last stage is virality. What happens is when you, what up, LaGuardia? I'm late, but I have no respect for anyone that posts videos of their kids on YouTube. Okay, there we go. So shout out to LaGuardia. That's my friend. And I'm very proud of him and his family. Yeah, but each release is a stage, you know what I mean? And so each stage has to have a relationship with each other of trust. And so say like I go viral, I'm letting go of all of my ability, you know, and all of my like relationship with that art, and it's no longer mine. You know what I mean? It's somebody else's. So once we give our art away, it becomes someone else's art because they are inspired by it and they can do whatever they want with it. But this is kind of like a whole philosophy. Like I have to type it all out, write it all down, and so I can like show people. And that's like, it's gonna be like a TED Talk version, but it's kind of like a philosophy that I came up with. So anyway, yeah. Are you selling that Miritated hat? Not yet. I don't really like the design of it. Do you guys like the design of it? Would you buy this? I don't think I would. I don't like. Hey, can you not do that though? Can you not? That's a plant. You don't want to step on that. The plant's supposed to grow. It doesn't have any sun right now, I know. But if you step on it, it's going to get worse. Oh, yeah, what's popping? Okay. When you started, do you share your videos to friends and family? I'm struggling. Ooh. I was going to do a rant on YouTube about this because I posted a tweet about it. And it was, this dude said, need more leafers. It's leaves, bro. Leaves. I was gonna do a rant on this, and I think I still will. But stop waiting for your family to be down with your vision.
You know.
Go ahead, man.
You know what my dad's talking about? what he said.
Don't wait for your family to be down with your vision. You know, you have an idea in your head, and so you tell your family or your friends your idea, and they're like, "Oh, well, that's cool," or "I don't like it." Right? The responsibility of you with the idea is to manifest the idea into something tangible that people can see. If they can't see it, they can't believe in it. And so most people will see it and still won't believe in it. Most people only believe in what other people see as valuable. Okay. Most people don't recognize genius or creativity. They recognize cosigns. And this is a whole philosophy I got that I'm like really like, I'm so passionate about this. I'm gonna fight. Like, it's like, yo, stop trying to get people to be down with your vision. Like, it's gonna take somebody in Korea to respect you for your mom to care. Always getting love in Korea. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take a famous person to be like, yo, I rock with what you're doing, for your cousin to care. Yeah, buddy. You know what I mean? Like, stop trying to force these people to believe in you and then stopping when they don't. It's like a waste of your energy. If I would have waited for the cosigns, and it's a whole nother like legion of people who like have an idea, are scared to manifest it, so they try to get other people to partner with them. Oh my gosh, you have no idea how many people have tried to partner with me. Like while I'm 2 to 3 years in, I'm like, what is you risking? Like I've had like dudes come up to me like, oh man, I love what you're doing, man. Look, man, this is what I do. Da-da-da-da-da. And we, right? Us, like me and you. I'm like, dog, what did you put in on this? Nothing. You didn't do nothing for this. There ain't no risk for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I hire you and give you anything? You have no risk in this. And so I need y'all, right? Like I need like straight up and down, like we need more black fathers doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like I need y'all to get out of your head and get with this creativity and stop playing. Like, stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I suggest you get creative and try to figure out what it is that you do best and what the relationship is like with you and your family or whatever. Like, we can't do this alone. It can't just be me and LaGuardia here. You know? And like, what do you need from me to help you guys push forward in this creative thing? You know what I mean? That's my question. Where's my cutie pie, Uriah? Uriah Bo, come here.
Hi. This is gonna be the
Somebody wanted to see you. Tamika.
This is gonna be a kind of hi.
Yeah, I have to do a rant. I have to do a very a rant. I have to do a rant. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a rant. Sorry, Halise, messing up your lunch break. I didn't even know you had a job, Halise. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Halise, man. If you guys don't follow Halise, follow Halise. She is so creative and amazing and just dope. She's a film student. I met her through Evelyn from the internets. She's just Halise, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. Like, I really rock with her. Just follow Halise, man. Follow her. It really is great to hear you say that you want to see more Black fathers doing what you're doing. Yeah, like, I want other fathers, right, to do what's good for them. Theo P, how you all the way down there? I can't see you. Protect your life, okay? Yeah, like, I want them to do what they're doing. Like, it would have been whack if I was like, you know, if I came on YouTube and I saw LaGuardia and be like, you know, I'm gonna interview my children, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's his style. You know what I mean? I think you got to do what you do. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like, we need more Black fathers out here. We just can't do it by ourselves. What's her handle? It's Halise. How do I can I pin you? No, I can't. I don't know how to pin you, Halise. How do I get you popping out here in these streets? Maybe you can throw your mention in there as your handle and I'll share it or something. Yeah, I feel like more Black people, especially Black males, need to build their own business. And that the Black community supports one another. Indeed. And that doesn't mean we don't ever support, you know what I'm saying, like anybody who's not Black, but we do support each other. You know, I feel like heavily supported. I feel like really loved by the people who rock with me. You know what I mean? I think that, you know, I feel like super supported, and I can't say nothing about, oh man, Black people ain't on, or we not getting no love in the media, but it was a time like that. But be honest, I haven't experienced that, you know, because like, I don't know the favor of the Lord or what's been happening, but like, I feel like, man, like things have been really going well. And the Lord has redeemed my time, even when I took breaks and giving me creative ideas, you know, like the Reese's, the little Reese's talking candy joint. I just feel like super blessed, you know, so I'm definitely not complaining or nothing like that. But I do think there are other fathers out there who could be trying harder to be like creative. One thing about LaGuardia and I, like, we're kind of perfectionists. Like, I know how much time and energy LaGuardia puts into his content. And I only know that at like a very short, like, I don't know that much, but I know that he puts a lot of time and energy into his content and his brand, and also balancing a lot, but he doesn't overload himself. You know what I mean? He's very smart in what he does. Me, I always overload myself. I'm always like, well, I'm very curious about creativity. And if I follow a train of thought, maybe I'll lead somewhere that is like, oh man, ain't nobody thinking of this right here. Like, I'm kind of weird on that. Yeah, but make sure y'all show Halise some love. And do you prefer quality over quantity in terms of posting videos? It depends. I was talking to Gabe and Babe. I don't know if you know them, Gabe and Babe TV. And I asked them that because they've been posting like 5 days a week, every week for like 3 years.
My brother has a roly-poly.
He has a roly-poly? Yeah. Oh my God.
He's gonna call. He wants it to be his pet, but his name is gonna be Connor.
Okay.
As we Peter.
All right.
Connor
He's got a roly-poly. You just stepped on it. It fell and you stepped on it. It's dead. It's right there on the floor. Look, on the other side of the leaf. R.I.P. What was I talking about? Oh, do I prefer quality over quantity? It's all about you speaking to your tribe, right? Andy Mineo, perfect example. Amazing artist. He just put out an EP earlier this week. Andy Mineo is called The Sword. It's dope. Some of the best music. But he's had some of that music for like 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So often I think we as creatives, we stay in our head and we want things to be perfect when, like, if I know somebody who cooks amazing, but I love their company, I would rather just be in their company even if we're not eating. So it's better for me to just check in with you guys. Even if I was to go daily and just was like, yo, here's something super simple. I had this idea, I had this thought, and I just encourage you for a moment. It's better that I keep checking in with you than waiting till I have something big and dope to offer. I believe you need to check out the channel as Said by Me. I'm so sorry. Said by Me, I'm sorry. He is also one of, you know what I'm saying? Like us as well. I be thinking about, I don't be thinking of Said because Said, like, I'm just sorry, I slept on Said. Said is my friend, like that is my buddy. You know what I mean? So I'm sorry about that. Said is one of us too. He's an amazing creator. He used to play professional football in the NFL for the Vikings. He got cut and he totally like flipped it into a YouTube career, and he's amazing. So sorry about that. Said is the homie. And it's a lot of other people out there too, but I'm talking about like fatherhood focused. A lot of other people are family vlog focused, and Said is definitely fatherhood focused, I'd say. So I apologize about that. So big shout out to Said, Charlotte. I love them for real. Anyway, any other Black family vloggers we can support? Okay. As far as I know, LaGuardia, as Said by Me, Halise, because I know her and Mr. Halise gonna have a baby one day, maybe, and just follow her right now. Also, the Daily Davidsons, Maze Lee. I don't know too many other ones for real. I just know a lot of the people who follow me aren't like, you know what I mean? Like, bang, 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 bang. You know what I'm saying? The Ellises, yes, the Ellises, I don't watch their content, but I do know of them. You know, super duper popping, very good looking family. Vanessa says, so Vlogtober is out of the question. Yeah, like, I don't think I should do daily. Like, I don't know if that's me, guys. I don't know if that's me. What do you guys think? You guys know me. You know how inconsistent I can be. Do you think me shooting for daily is a real thing? I really love video on Monday. Tuesday not working. 2 days in a row. It's not good. Video on Monday, live on Wednesday, and then a video on Friday. For me, like, that's just like the perfect little combination. You got your beginning, you got your middle, and your end. We just check in on hump day to see what's popping. Right? Y'all don't want me to do daily, right? Come on, guys. I love your family. I decided to start my Instagram to film my life. Awesome. I was trying to find some Fortnite streams, and I ended up here. Why should I stay? I mean, if you want, you know, it might not be for you, honestly. I don't play Fortnite, but I talk about Black Father. What is your planning process? How do you put out your content? Do you create an outline, or just whatever happens during a certain period of time? All right. Yes. I don't create an outline. I film what's happening, and then I figure out like how to create a story around it. So if something happens, I would film that, and then I'll create a story around it. I'll create a beginning, I'll create an end. That's basically how I do it. But it starts at a thing or a process or something is happening. You need that to recharge. Yeah, in the creative thoughts. There you go. No, leave the daily. The current schedule is really good. Thank you so much, Dana. Do daily. The world needs your positivity. What, you want me to die? Shy City girl, you want me to die? No, daily. I like the format that you have now. Do you know any good albums to listen to like yours? Yeah. You popped what?
The roly poly.
You popped the roly poly, bruh? Why are you out here killing insects?
Insects.
Insects. That's an insect. It's a bug. Bug. Insect is another word for bug. You just killed it?
It's gross.
It was gross. It was minding its business till you picked it up. Go wash your hands. Murderer.
Yeah, roly polies needs a grasper.
So if you're looking for albums that share God's glory, Andy Mineo just put out a dope record. It's called The Sword. I love the record. There's so many good albums out there. Jared Sanders put out a good album this year. Jared Sanders, he's with God Over Money. Dang. If you're looking for something a little bit more swagged out, I think Foggy Raw's got it. He's got like all the juice and the sauce. Foggy Raw. And also Toby Nwigwe. He's from Houston. One of my favorite people on earth. Please check him out. Dang, man. I feel so sorry for that roly poly, yo. Ugh. Oh, podcast coming out this week for sure. Health is greater than daily vlogs. Indeed. Yes, sir.
But I have a roly polies and I have a pet.
You want a roly poly pet?
Yeah.
Well, your brother's gonna kill him. Yeah,
No.
that's facts. Do you trust your brother around your roly poly?
No.
I wouldn't either. So let's leave the roly polies outside.
Wait. I'm gonna ask him.
No. He's gonna come out. I would say you stick with what you can because remember when Theo P said he needs you to be a dad and not just making money all the time. I support your content, fatherhood, so I believe that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You gotta listen to the kids, man. Just got the book. My son loves it. Thank you. Thank you so much for buying our book. It's bedtime now. I think the book is genius. I didn't know how many trash bedtime books there are out there, and I think our book is pretty good. So if you have not bought the book, it's $15 on our website, beliefforfatherhood.com. Check out the book. It'd be great if you have kids. If you don't have kids, you know, nice little plug there. Shameless plug. No daily. All my fave daily YouTubers are slowing down and shutting down their channels due to burnout. Very good. Hi guys. What you say? You want to talk in front of the camera?
Yeah.
What you want to say?
Rolling.
Does my child know what it means to die? I don't think so. I try to explain to him, but I don't think so.
Dad, you know I don't die.
How am I doing today, Belief? I'm doing okay. Where are you going? So why did you kill the roly poly?
You know that question?
Yeah.
He means why do you pop it? And why do you step on it?
Yeah, pop is like a very like you. Yeah, I wouldn't say that. That's like you killed it.
Yeah.
Do you like your hair now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's okay. If I keep it like this.
If you want to know who did Theo's hair, go to my last live video.
Yeah, just tell them. It was Janice.
Who was it?
Janice.
Janice.
But when you remember when in the video, Uncle Anthony tell me and my brother that Janice is Uncle John's girlfriend.
No, that was for the video only.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no one's seen that video yet. That video's not out yet. So you just spilled the beans.
You spilled the beans? What's orange?
Stop hitting him.
No, someone took the room.
Oh, I'm trying to figure out who was talking. Maze Lee's in the house.
Maze Lee's in the house.
Everyone follow Maze Lee. They are my friends that I rarely ever see. They're amazing. You know who Maze Lee is, Theo?
No. Maze Lee family.
Maze Lee family. Very good. Right, Bo. Put that down.
But Dad, do you remember them? We just went to their house.
Yeah, we went to their house. And what'd you do?
What?
Who'd you play with?
Your kids.
Who? Which one? Do you remember any of their names?
Well, yeah.
Okay, what are their names? Raya, stop.
Ajidai?
Ajudai, very good.
Ajidai like that food he's the same.
Mm-hmm.
But
Hello from Cape Town.
Dad, can I finish talking about that? And then so there's Ajidai.
I don't want you doing that.
So there's Ajidai, Dad.
Uh-huh.
And Dad, you know where we
Yeah.
remember we saw fireworks?
Yeah.
But Dad, what's the daughter's name?
Arizona.
Arizona?
Mm-hmm.
So there's Ajidai, Arizona,
Uh-huh. Azael.
Isaiah.
Akili.
Wait, who's Isaiah?
And then Amaya.
Oh, Isaiah and Amaya.
Yeah. I think that's all of them. Oh, and then
This is
a Joey.
a Joy.
Yeah. Where's Anaya? Anaya sleep. She was tragic this morning. Anaya was getting on my nerves this morning. She woke up
Yeah,
early.
she went to the beach. Oh, Dad, can I show them something?
No, don't do that. And then she took all her food in the cup and spilled it all over the place and just was acting hella tragic. So I had to put her to bed. Hey.
Like what?
Ajidai is watching you right now. Ajidai is watching you right now. You want to say hi, Ajidai?
Hi.
You want to say hi, Raibo?
Hi.
Come over here.
Wait, where's Ajidai?
You can't see him, but he can see you. I know that's weird.
Hi. I think he's right.
Well, where would you see him? All there are words on the screen, bro.
Oh.
You see Ajidai?
No. You're right.
We're gonna go play fight.
Yay!
Go get your toys so we can fight.
Oh, yay!
Blanket Warrior.
Oh, no!
No. Go get your toys first.
Oh. You're gonna scare us for real. He's gonna scare us for real. It's a bad one.
Okay, so go ahead in there. Take off your
We're
shoes.
gonna fight him.
Take off your shoes. Get your weapons. We're gonna fight.
Yes.
Yeah, guys. No, I'm not doing their hair. I'm gonna post a video next on Friday of me doing their hair. It's tragic. I'm not good at it, so, but I will do it if nobody else do it. You know what I mean? All right. So I'm gonna drop out and see you guys later. I appreciate you guys' existence. Thank you guys so much for watching. Protect your life. Keep your network popping. Did I miss any questions? How do you feel about circumcision? I don't know if I feel like answering that question right now. It's kind of like a rabbit trail. Okay, buddies, hold on. Let me just log out real quick. Okay, I don't think I missed any questions. How do you guys feel about Super Chat? That's a good question for you guys real quick. Yeah, thank you guys so much for supporting the podcast too, yo. Podcast, like, I think that's where we're gonna land for sure.
Yeah, can I?
Do you guys want to eat first, or do you guys want to play first?
Play for. Yeah.
Okay, because I haven't eaten yet. You guys care?
Yeah.
And shout out to Maisley who joined us. Shout out to LaGuardia who stopped in the building. Shout out to Vanessa, Beater for Life. Yeah, we're gonna fight, I promise. Shout out to all the homies. Get off of me, buddy. Chosen Boy, what up? Bethany, what up?
Wait, who's Bethany?
I don't know.
No,
No, I think she's a patron. I'm pretty sure of it.
That's great. So, thanks for watching on Delicious Brotherhood. Good night, so bye.
Okay. You guys say bye?
Bye.
Okay, now let go of me so I can press the button.
Look. Can I press the button?
No, you can't.
Where is it?
Ribo, get off.
Where's your button?
Ribo, off.
No.
Ribo, you have to listen, remember?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later.
Dad, do this one. Do this one.
Okay.